Good to use you. That's about all I said. And I went and called him Dad. A little bit later, he called me Dad. I think it's too late. I don't know. You have to call Coach.
Yeah, if one body's still playing.
Yeah, you and me both.
Yeah, especially pitching. Hey, I've already warned them.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Merchants Park. For today's matchup between the visiting Wray Eagles and your Burlington Cougars. First, would you all please rise for the playing of our national anthem?
Mike 30.
First, meet the starters for the visiting Wray Eagles. Batting first, playing second base, number 3, Joey Wymira. Batting second, playing right field, number 24, Ridge Peterson. Batting third, playing shortstop, number 10, Camden Riggleman. Batting fourth, doing the pitching, number 4, Chris Arambula. Batting fifth, playing first base, number 7, Rice Peterson. Batting sixth, playing left field, number 2, Eddie Estrada. Batting seventh, playing center field, number 9, Ashton Rogers. Batting eighth, playing third base, number 8, Darren Welp. Batting ninth, doing the catching, number 1, Carson Rockwell. The Eagles are coached by Brett Blessing. And now the starters for your Burlington Cougars. Batting first, playing shortstop, number 11, Henry Goodnow. Batting second, playing third base, number 34, Tyler Ziegler. Batting third, doing the pitching, number 1, Ty Markham. Batting fourth, doing the catching, number 3, Garrett Richardson. Batting fifth, playing center field, number 8, Dominic Conradi. Batting sixth, playing left field, number 4, Kyron Kreitz. Batting seventh, playing first base, number 10, Gabe Roybal. Batting eighth, playing second base, number 15, Matthew Gutierrez. And batting ninth, playing right field, number 9, Rowdy Humrick. The Cougars are coached by Mike Pettin.
What's that? Well, they only need those direct. That's true. I guess. They didn't announce the system.
Hookup Manufacturing Company hires people that were born and raised to work in this industry.
I grew up farming, and we had Sukup equipment on our farm.
I still actively farm. I know what the farmers' problems are. I can use that to help make our products better.
What kind of separates a successful farm from one that's having a little more trouble right now is the ability to market your grain.
And the best way to manage that?
On-farm storage.
Sue Rother, fleet manager for Sukup Trucking Operations.
We've had several calls where a farmer has broke down, a dealer needs the part right away. We do whatever we can to get it there.
The Sukup Dealer Network is also a critical part of the company's success.
Our relationship with our dealers is very close. They know who they can contact if they have a need.
The dealers are absolutely committed to this product.
When you buy something, you want to make sure you have good service that comes with it.
Leading off for the Eagles, number 3, Joey Wymira.
Starting on the mound for the Burlington Cougars is Ty Markham, the senior. And leading us off for Wray in the top of the first inning is Joey Wymura. As we go through the batting order for Wray, Wymura at second base. Then it'll be Ridge Peterson in right field, Camden Riggleman at short, Chris Arambula on the mound, Rice Peterson at first, Eddie Estrada in left field, Ashton Rogers in center field, Darren Welp at third base, and Carson Rockwell as the catcher. Head coach in year number 5 is Brett Vlasheen. So a 2-0 count to Joey Wymura to start this ball game off. Next delivery is just below the knees for ball 3. So Ty Markham. First couple of pitches are a little bit low, so trying to raise his sights here with this next delivery. Certainly doesn't want to allow a leadoff walk, especially to this base runner, as the next delivery grazes the outside corner for a called strike 1. Count now 3-1 to Joey Wymura. Here is the next delivery. That one is swung on, and it's going to be fouled away. Runs the count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Markham, good job there on the bump, fighting his way back from a 3-0 count to a 3-2 count. And here's the payoff delivery. That is called strike 3 on the upper left corner of the zone. So Joey Wymura is retired on strikes. He's caught looking. And 1 up, 1 down for Ty Markham. It'll bring in Ridge Peterson, starting in right field for today's games. He's also carved out a pretty nice relief pitching role, as he will immediately foul away the first delivery to fall behind in the count 0-1. So let's look at Ty Markham on the mound this season. Stats as of Wednesday, as Markham pitching in 10 1/3 innings so far this season, allowing 18 hits for 17 runs. 8 of those have been earned. He's walked 4 batters, struck out 14, has a 5.42 ERA and a 2.13 WHIP. Peterson now 1-1 in the count. Here is the next delivery. That one misses the zone on the outside for ball 2. Ridge Peterson, left-handed batter here for the Eagles. Have a nice mix of left-handed and right-handed batters on their order. Bit of a luxury at this level as he grounds this one to third. Throw to first is in time for the second out. Good throw by Ziegler there at third. And 2 are away in the top of the first inning. Nobody on for Wray. That'll bring in Camden Riggleman. Camden Riggleman playing at shortstop for today's game, used as a infielder when he's not pitching, of course, playing at short and at third. A couple of times he has played on the mound. A couple of starts and a couple of reliefs to his name. So the first one is ball 1. Would have been a passed ball had there been base runners, as the next delivery misses the zone and the catcher's glove of Richardson again that time. There is ball 2. 2-0 count for Camden Riggleman. Coming into today's action on the heels of a 2-for-3 showing in game 2 against Wiggins there on Tuesday. Next one misses the zone again. 3 balls and no strikes. So Riggleman, good opportunity right here to be the first base runner of the game for Wray. 3-0 delivery misses below the knees, and he is the first base runner of the game as he is walked. A 4-pitch walk from Ty Markham. So now Markham is going to have to try to close this first inning out with some traffic on the bases. That brings up the cleanup man, Chris Arambula. A pitcher versus pitcher matchup here. Chris Arambula will be getting his 5th start of the season in the bottom of this inning, as the first delivery to him gets the knees for a called strike 1. Good delivery there from Markham, getting ahead in the count with a strike, but also a Very difficult to hit location right there, right at the bottom of the zone. 0-1 delivery. That one ran inside, nearly got Arambula there. He had to kind of play some limbo to try to avoid getting domed by that one. 1 ball, 1 strike for Arambula. Camden Riggleman, base runner at first base, as Markham glances over there, and he's going to step off. Doesn't like what he sees, needs to restart here. Here's the 1-1 count to Arambula. That one gloved by the pitcher on the ground. Easy throw to first by Markham in time, and the side is retired. So 3 outs in 4 batters for Markham. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. It's 0-0 heading into the bottom of the first inning. Next on KRDZ.
You have depended on Farm Rain for your customized farming equipment and service. We are humbled by your trust. We don't take it lightly. And we don't take it for granted. Thank you for continuing to count on us.
Leading off the first inning for the Cougars, number 11, Henry Goodnow.
Back to Merchants Park in Burlington, Colorado. Scoreless in the middle of the first inning. Chris Arambula, of course, 5th start of the season on the bump. Leading us off for Burlington is Henry Goodnow, playing at shortstop. First delivery from Arambula, bounces in the dirt for ball 1. Let's go through the Burlington batting order. Henry Goodnow leading us off at short. Then you got Tyler Ziegler at third, Ty Markham as pitcher, Garrett Richardson catcher, Dominic Conradi center fielder, Kyron Kreitz left fielder, Gabe Roybal at first, Matthew Gutierrez at second, and Rowdy Humbrich in right field. Head coach first season is Mike Pett. Very good first season, if you will. Next delivery from Arambula, bounces in the dirt again, so he falls behind 3-0 to Henry Goodnow. A couple of his pitches bouncing in the dirt, so kind of similar start as Ty Markham, his Burlington counterpart. First couple of pitches were too low, so we'll see if Arambula able to raise his sights here, and he did get the pitch up as well. However, he missed the zone, and it was too low for a ball. However, the pitch was in the dirt, so Carson Rockwell, as catcher, he had to kind of go chase that one, but limited Henry Goodnow to just that first base. So potential for extra bases on that walk. However, Rockwell able to chase that one down. However, it is a 4-pitch walk to get us going here in the bottom of the first inning. Here is Tyler Ziegler, third baseman for Burlington in today's action. First delivery from Arambula. That one misses below for a ball. Stolen base attempt is successful, meanwhile, as Goodnow got the jump on that first delivery and safely made it to second. The throw by Rockwell just not in time. Very good throw, might I add. It was on the line, however, just not in time. So Goodnow already with a steal and a base runner in scoring position for Burlington in the bottom of the first inning with no outs. Meanwhile, next delivery misses too high for another ball to Ziegler. 2-0 the count. Arambula a glance at second. Next delivery to Ziegler, misses high again. 3 balls, no strikes for Ziegler. So Chris Arambula coming into today's action, starting in 4 games this season, has an 0-1 record to his name. Next delivery right down the middle for a called strike 1 and a 3-1 count to Ziegler. Arambula 9.2 innings pitched so far, allowing 9 hits for 15 runs. 13 of them are earned. He's walked 19 batters, struck out 13 of them, has a 9.41 ERA and a 2.90 whip. So the biggest concern so far for Arambula is those walk numbers, just giving too many free passes for comfort so far this season, as the next one swung on and missed for strike 3. And there's the first out of the inning. Tyler Ziegler goes down on strikes. So 1 down in the bottom of the first. Good now the base runner at second base. Here is Ty Markham. Arambula glance at second, first delivery to Markham. That one misses just above the belt. It's ball 1. So Ty Markham on the season. One of the more potent batters in this lineup. 9 for 19 at the plate for a .474 batting average. Also leads the team in doubles with 2. He's actually tied with 3 other teammates with 2 doubles as well. Leads the team in RBIs with 9. Another pitch misses. It's ball 2. Arambula set with the next delivery. That one misses on the outside edge for ball 3. Burlington coming into today's action 1-1 in the Union Pacific League. However, they are 5-2 overall, coming in on a loss to Colby. Played them on Thursday. Next delivery misses low and away for a ball. Meanwhile, it slightly gets away from Rockwell, and he's able to get it in the dirt quickly. However, just didn't pull the trigger on the throw, and that allows Goodnow to make the advance to third base on that wild pitch. So Burlington now with a base runner just 90 feet away to try to break this thing open with just 1 down. Next delivery from Arambula. Oh my, that is called strike 2. The previous pitch on that wild pitch was strike 1, so now a 3-2 count, and Markham thought that was ball 4. He actually dropped the bat, getting ready to make that jog to first. However, he's going to have to get back into that box. So good delivery from Arambula. He's going to step off, pickoff attempt at third. Throw is off the line, and as a result of that error, Burlington now on the board, 1-0 over Wray. Goodnow just making a leisurely jog there to home plate to score that run. So pickoff attempt by Arambula unsuccessful. Welp unable to make the snag there. So 1-0 in favor of Burlington, bottom of the first, and he will walk. Ty Markham on the next delivery. Pitch misses high and inside. So 2 walks, 1 strikeout so far for Arambula in the inning, and a 1-0 score. So 1 run, no hits, 1 error. Base runner at first. Pickoff attempt at first, meanwhile, is not in time. Nice snag there from Peterson at first. Now at the box is Garrett Richardson, catcher for Burlington to start this game. Also starting quarterback for Burlington's football team. First delivery misses off the plate. Ball 1 for Richardson. So, what's the idea for Burlington this season? Meanwhile, a stolen base attempt is successful there by Markham, able to dive in. Pitch was a little bit too slow to get him there. So 2 walks and 2 steals now for Burlington. Not afraid to get the jump on the bases there, and they have another base runner in scoring position with still just 1 away, and a 1-1 count meanwhile to Richardson. Next delivery to him misses in the dirt. Rockwell has to chase it, and that is going to cause another advance on the bases. Markham advances to third. Might I add, here at Merchants Park in Burlington, the backstop really long distance away from home plate, so that just adds a little bit more pressure on the pitchers to be on point with their location. Also on the catchers to really can't miss any pitches behind the plate there, because if they go behind you and there's base runners on, you better bet there's going to be movement. And with the amount of time it takes these catchers to go get those pitches, plenty of time for base runners to advance. Swung on and missed. There is strike 3 for Richardson, and there is 2 away in the inning, both strikeouts for Arambula. So Arambula trying to limit Burlington to just that 1 run as center fielder Dominic Conradi steps in. Trying to make this a 2-0 ball game. First delivery to Conradi, misses in the dirt. Rockwell has to get it, and chugging for home is Markham. Throw to get him at the plate, not in time. So another wild pitch brings in another run. That's the danger you run with the backstop so far away. So the base is now empty, but a 2-0 lead for Burlington. For next delivery for Conradi, swung on and missed on an upstairs pitch. There is strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 away. Here's the next delivery. That one taken right down Main Street. There's called strike 2, and Arambula is 1 strike away from getting out of this inning. Very good batting team is Burlington. As Arambula briefly steps up there, and he steps off again. Needs more time to get that pitch call from Rockwell behind the plate. Now he gets it. Here's the 1-2 delivery to Conradi. That one misses high and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Base is empty for Conradi, and a 2-0 lead for Burlington in the bottom of the first inning. Game 1 of today's doubleheader. Next delivery swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So 2 runs do come in to score for Burlington. However, all 3 of the outs in the inning on strikeouts from Chris Arambula. So 2 runs, no hits, 1 error, no one left on. Burlington leads 2-0, heading into the top of the second, next on KRDZ. Two to 0 in favor of Burlington. Top of the second inning. Connor Dockery on KRDZ. The top of the second brought to you by University Napa. Stop in store to see a full line of Milwaukee and Carlisle tools to add to your toolbox. University Napa in Wray, Yuma, Brush, and Sterling. Bryce Peterson leading us off in the inning, and the first delivery to him is swung on and foul tip behind the plate. So Peterson falls behind 0-1 against Markham. Pretty solid first inning for Markham. 18 pitches, just faced 4 batters, able to pick up a strikeout as well. Walked 1 batter for the lone base runner. Next one bounces in the dirt for ball 1. 1-1 count now for Rice Peterson. Next delivery bounces in the dirt again for ball 2. Wray is 3-4 in the Lower Platte League, 4-5 overall, currently in 6th place in the Lower Platte, and they're ranked number 16 in Colorado 2A, according to Max Preps. 2-1 delivery, misses below the knees. 3-1 now for Rice Peterson. Good opportunity to be a leadoff base runner here. Next delivery to him, called strike 2 right down the middle. That's another play, just like Markham in the previous inning for Burlington. Thought it was ball 4 and started to lead his way to first, thinking it was a walk. However, count runs full. Here's the 3-2 delivery. This one is swung on, and it is popped up and over us, out of play. Remains a 3-2 count. Peterson coming off probably his biggest game of his high school career. 3 for 5 at the plate. Hit a grand slam in that one against Wiggins. 7 total runs batted in that one and 2 runs scoring. So a monster game for Rice Peterson there against Wiggins in game 2 of that doubleheader on Wednesday. Peterson takes his time before getting back into the box. Here's a payoff delivery. That one misses low, and there is ball 4. Peterson now a leadoff base runner. That is the second walk issued by Markham in this start. That brings in Eddie Estrada. Estrada playing in left field for today's game. Used mostly as an outfielder in this one also. He's had a couple of relief appearances on the mound on the season, as the first delivery to him swung on and missed for strike 1. Estrada in his last game went 1 for 4 at the plate, batted 1 run in, and scored 1 run of his own. Markham keeping a watchful eye at Peterson there at first base as he needs to step off. Glances at first. Here's the 0-1 to Estrada. Swung on and missed on an upstairs delivery for strike 2. 0-2 count for Estrada. Markham in his delivery so far in this one really has Estrada off balance. Next delivery, that one misses on the inside. Oh, that one actually got him. Looks like that one just grazed him there, so there's a hit by pitch. So Estrada getting hit by pitch. You don't ever really want to get hit by a pitch because that always hurts a little bit more than you'd think watching, but that is a it's a good way, a good consolation right there. Again, looked really bad on those first 2 swings to fall behind 0-2. However, look at that. Base runners on first and second with no outs. Wray looking to answer after allowing 2 runs in the bottom of the first inning. Ashton Rogers steps in. First delivery to him is swung on and foul tipped. So Rogers falls behind 0-1. Rogers, just like Rice Peterson, also hit a grand slam in game 2 of that Wiggins doubleheader on Tuesday. He bunts this one, gets just past Markham, diving at the glove and couldn't make the catch, and it's an infield single for Ashton Rogers on the bunt. Great placement right there on the bunt, just got past the glove of Markham, made Markham believe that he could try to dive and make the catch, but he just couldn't. And now the bases are loaded with no outs in the inning. It's the first hit of the ball game as well for Wray. So that first hit loads the bases. Darren Welp steps in. Darren Welp used as an infielder on the season, playing at third, second, and short at various different times of the year. First delivery was a ball. Next one was a strike. So a 1-1 counts to Darren Welp. Good spot right here. Next delivery to him. This one is swung on, and it's a pop fly. just over and out of play around the Eagles dugout by first base. Roy Ball at first, running to make the catch, but just over the fence. So Markham in a bit of a pinch right here. Bases loaded, no outs, but a 1-2 count to Darren Welp. Next delivery to him is swung on. It's going to be in foul territory again. That one along the first baseline, so Welp just staying alive here, keeping it a 1-2 count. Welp still searching for that first hit of the season. 0 for 17 at the plate. However, he has drawn 12 walks on the season as he takes ball 2 on an upstairs pitch. It's something we've seen from Welp this season. Very patient hitter. However, the last couple of games, he's taken a few more chances, taken a few more swings there at the plate, and his strikeout numbers have ticked up as well as a result. Next delivery misses below the knees. That runs the count full, 3-2. Absolutely crucial for Markham to get back in the strike zone right here. You do not want to walk with the bases loaded and allow in that first Wray run, as the next one is swung on, fouled up and over, and out of play. Ooh, that one nailed someone's vehicle there. Could hear a nice little thunk. So if that is your vehicle, well, should have picked a better parking spot, I'm afraid. Remains a 3-2 count for Darren Welp. Bases loaded, no outs. Wray is trailing Burlington 2-0 here at the top of the second inning. Looks like they're able to get another ball from that Burlington dugout to use. Looks like they actually have to go to the Wray dugout to get more baseballs. 3 balls, 2 strikes, Darren Welp. Next delivery from Ty Markham, swung on and missed, but it is in the dirt, and the throw still has to be made to first. And, oh no, they have Ashton Rogers in a jam between first and second. They're going to go home with it, but they can't get the out. So that is an interesting situation right there. So when it's a swing and a miss in the dirt, you still have to get the throw out at first base, and as a result, with the bases loaded, that left Rogers in a pinch between first and second, and that allowed a run to come in to score. So it is an RBI strikeout for Darren Welp. You really don't see that score very often. However, Wray will certainly take it. It's 2-1 now. Wray trims that lead in half. Here is number 9 in the order, Carson Rockwell. He's going to fall behind 0-1 as the first pitch was strike 1. So for Wray, now base runners at second and third with just 1 out in the inning. Next delivery is called strike 2 on the outside edge. So 1 run on 1 hit in the inning so far. No errors yet for Burlington. 0-2 for Rockwell. That bounces in the dirt. However, a nice snag by Garrett Richardson to keep that one close. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Carson Rockwell. Here's the next delivery, swung on and missed, and there is the second out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts for Ty Markham. That is his 3rd strikeout of the game. So base runners on second and third with 2 away in the inning. That brings back the top of the order with Joey Wymura. First delivery to him, swung on, and it's going to be a foul ball along the third baseline, up and out of play. A lot of cars parked in that area, so that's the risk that you run when you come to these high school games. You've got to be very, very careful where you park. Meanwhile, pitch misses off the plate, and that's going to bring in a run on a wild pitch. So both base runners for Wray move up, of course. Coming in to score is Eddie Estrada from third to home, and then meanwhile Ashton Rogers moves up to third base. My, oh my, so just like that, tie ball game. 2-2 here in the top of the second inning. Next delivery swung on and missed for Joey Wymura. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ashton Rogers, the base runner at third. Markham looking to retire the side. Next delivery, this one is swung on, and it's going to be a foul ball, unplayable again. Very interesting inning right here. Again, that's exactly what happens with a far backstop here. Got to be on point with your pitching and catching alike. Next delivery, called strike 3 right down the middle. So it's 2 backwards Ks for Joey Wymira in this one. And the side is retired. So 1 run, 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 is left on. We're tied at 2 between Wray and Burlington. Bottom of the 2nd inning, next on KRDZ.
You've got places to go and things to do, and you don't want to miss out on any opportunities. With Wray State Bank's student banking, we have the tools to keep you going. Deposit that check from grandma without stopping at the bank, split the bill from your phone when you're out with your friends, and get access to your accounts 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with online and mobile banking. So keep on going, and we'll stick with you wherever you go. Wray State Bank, banking on a first-name basis. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Bottom of the 2nd inning, Wray and Burlington tied at 2. Connor Dockery on KRDZ. Bottom of the 2nd, brought to you by Quality Irrigation at Quality Irrigation and Quality Storage Solutions. Quality isn't just their name, it's their way of life. Arambula remaining on the mound for Wray. And the first delivery to Kyron Kreitz is in the dirt for ball 1. So Kreitz, left fielder to start this one for Burlington. Leading us off in the bottom of the 2nd, and the next delivery is called strike 1 right down the middle. So Arambula able to get back into the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike for Kreitz. Next delivery for him is swung on and fouled behind. That brings Kreitz to a 1-2 count. So Burlington on the season, a great batting and fielding team and a pretty solid pitching team as well. And if you look at the teams on paper, this is probably the 2nd toughest team that Wray will face in the regular season. The toughest team they will face will be Lyman, who is undefeated on the season and is the ranked number 1 team unanimously in Colorado 2A. Next 2 pitches from Arambula, miss high and then miss low. That runs the count full, 3-2 to Kreitz. Next delivery, that one misses below the knees, and that is ball 4.
Now batting number
So
10,
Kreitz
Gabe
able to
Roybal.
turn a 1-2 count into a 3-2 count and then a walk. That is the 3rd walk issued by Arambula so far on the game. So already dealing with some more traffic on the bases. It's a leadoff walk, and here is Gabe Roybal from first base. First pitch, it's a steal and a successful one for Kreitz as the throw just not in time, slightly off the line as well to the right side. Meanwhile, a 1-0 count to Gabe Roybal. Next delivery, that one misses in the dirt, but a good snag by Rockwell to not let that one go past. This far backstop, this is a good 30 to 40 feet behind home plate, has caused some issues for both teams, as speaking of, this one goes in the dirt and rolls away from Rockwell, allows a move up from 2nd to 3rd for Kreitz. Another wild pitch here. And this is when you really have to be careful. Now with a base runner just one base away there at third, you really cannot afford to have any pitches go behind the catcher, as the next delivery is just above the zone. It's ball 4, a 4-pitch walk for Gabe Roybal. Back-to-back walks to start the bottom of the second inning. And now base runners are on the corners for Burlington as the second baseman Matthew Gutierrez steps in. Going to be a pinch runner at first base as well coming in from the dugout. So Gabe Roybal heads to the bench after the 4-pitch walk. On the bases for him will be the freshman Zach Foose. So Foose, base runner at first, and Kyron Kreitz, base runner at third. Gutierrez stepping in. Rambula, another interesting situation he has found himself in. Runners at the corners with no outs, trying to navigate out of danger. Wants to keep it a tied ball game at 2. The first delivery misses just off of the plate for ball 1. Good bump there with the catcher's glove of Rockwell to keep that one close and bouncing just away from him in the dirt, but doesn't have to move significantly to snag it. Both runners stay where they are. Here's the 1-0 count to Gutierrez right down Main Street for a called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Gutierrez. On the season, Gutierrez, 4 hits and 18 at-bats. One of the 4 Cougars with 2 doubles on the season as Arambula steps off. Pickoff attempt at first, just not in time as Foose just barely diving back in safely. Initially, Arambula actually faked the throw to third as well before making that throw to first. So he might have gotten Foose there if he initially just went straight to first. Brief step off from Arambula before getting back set. 1-1 count. This one is swung on. It's foul, tipped up and out of play by Gutierrez. It's going to be strike 2, and Gutierrez now falls behind 1-2 in the count as Arambula still searching for the first out of the inning. Runners on the corners, no outs. Tied at 2 in the bottom of the second inning between Wray and Burlington, game 1 of today's doubleheader. 1-2 count, misses low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tried to get Gutierrez fishing out of the zone there, but Gutierrez able to hold off. Gutierrez on the season. He's been walked 5 times, also struck out 5 times. 2-2 delivery. This one is swung on and popped foul. So also Foose decided to make the dash from first to second on the play in a steal attempt. As a result of the foul, he's going to have to go back. Runners remain on the corners. Now a 2-2 count to Matthew Gutierrez. Gutierrez steps back into the box after a couple of practice swings. Arambula is set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, he steps off, and Foose is caught in a jam between first and second. Arambula goes, and the throw to first. Oh, no. And they're able to get the tag out at second, but meanwhile, Arambula took too long to make a decision there, and sneakily, Kyron Kreitz makes the dash from third to home on the exchange. So there is the first out of the inning. Unfortunately, it comes at the cost of a run. So Burlington now back in front, 3-2. Base is now empty. Here's the 2-2 to Gutierrez, misses too high. And right there, even if that previous exchange didn't happen, that would have scored the run. The pitch missed above the glove of Rockwell and went straight to that, again, 40 feet backstop. So that certainly would have brought in that go-ahead run anyways. Payoff pitch from Arambula. That one swung on and missed for strike 3. Gutierrez, bit of a slow swing there, trying to reach out as well to try to get that contact. However, he could not. So 2 down in the inning, 4 strikeouts now from Arambula. And here is batter number 9, Rowdy Humrich. playing at position number 9 and also wearing number 9. So 9's all over the place for Humrich as the first pitch to him is in the dirt for ball 1. Again, just a difficult situation here. Interesting run scoring there for Burlington, and pretty much all the runs today have been interesting for both of these teams. At the end of the second inning here, 5 runs combined, and Burlington in front 3-2. First 2 pitches misses to Humrich. Next delivery, that one gets called strike 1 at the knees. 2 balls and a strike. Base is empty. 2 down. Rambula looking to get out of the inning, allowing just that 1 run. 2-1. That one misses above the belt. 3-1 now. Here's the 3-1. That one called strike 2 at the knees. Great delivery and location from Arambula. Able to get into the zone, but able to fool Humrich into thinking that it was going to be potentially ball 4. Runs the count full. That one misses on the inside now, and it's going to be a walk.
Now batting number 11.
So 3 total base runners in the inning for Burlington, all of which come on the walk. 5 total walks issued by Arambula in this start. So now Burlington with a 2-out base runner as the top of the order comes back in the form of Henry Goodnow, number 1 in the order. Goodnow was actually the first of 5 walks issued by Arambula in this one. Stolen base attempt. Throw is just off the mark. And, oh, no, it's going to roll into the outfield, and that's going to be another extra base here for Burlington as Humrich goes to second on the successful steal, and then as the throw was offline, it rolled into the outfield, presenting another window for Humrich to go from second to third. So now a 1-0 count to Goodnow and a base runner at third with 2 away in the inning. Pressure mounting here again. Base runner at third. Cannot miss your pitches here. Or for Rockwell, cannot miss the ball. 1-1 count now. Next one swung on and missed. So the ball was ruled a foul ball right here. The ball did roll away from Rockwell behind the plate. However, it looks like on the swing, Goodnow did make a little bit of contact on that one. So Goodnow falls behind 1-2. 2 away in the inning. Arambula needs to execute here on this next pitch. Here's the 1-2. That one bounces in the dirt for ball 2. Good snag from Rockwell to not let that ball get past. Goodnow also scored the first of now 3 runs for Burlington. Scored it on an error. Next delivery misses again. That runs the count full 3-2. Huge pitch right here for Arambula. Goodnow also has a stolen base to his name as well. 3-2. This one swung on, fouled behind. Keeps it a 3-2 count. Arambula retrieves the ball, ready to make another huge pitch right here. 3-2 the count, 2 away, but a base runner at third. Arambula a quick glance at third before making the 3-2 delivery. That one misses on the inside, and it's another walk. So Goodnow, 2 plate appearances and 2 walks. That is the 6th walk overall from Arambula and the 4th of the inning. Still 2 outs for Burlington, but now base runners on the corners as Tyler Ziegler steps in. Ziegler, third baseman. His 2nd plate appearance of the game as we have a step off from Arambula. Threatening to make a throw at first, but Goodnow able to step back. Now here's the first delivery. That one misses low, and an uncontested steal from first to second from Ziegler. You knew that steal was going to happen. Correction, Goodnow. The steal from first to second as Ziegler is the one at the plate. So now base runners at second and third with 2 away. Another one misses off the plate for ball 2. Ziegler 0 for 1 in this one. He struck out swinging for the first out of the first inning. 2-0 delivery, misses low and away for ball 3. Don't want to issue yet another walk here. Go from bases empty with 2 outs to bases loaded with 2 outs. This is a situation that Arambula and the Eagles absolutely want to avoid here. Burlington leads 3-2. Here's the 3-0 delivery. That one gets the lower inside edge for called strike 1. Good location from Arambula there. Looking for similar location on these next 2 deliveries. Here is the 3-1. That one swung on and missed for strike 2. And Arambula 1 strike away from getting out of this jam. Need to have great execution right here, especially from a team of this caliber right here. Burlington ranked number 5 in Colorado 2A according to Max Preps coming into today's action. 3-2. That one swung on, but it's going to slice foul over the Wray dugout. Pressure mounting on Arambula even more with this next pitch. So Burlington forcing Arambula to throw 26 pitches in the first inning. And now forcing him to throw another 27 here. Pitch number 64 coming up for Arambula in the bottom of the second inning. Brief step off from Arambula. He gets back on the plate. 3-2 count. 2 on, 2 out. Next delivery called. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Great execution from Arambula to stay strong there on the mound, and he executed on that pitch for his 5th strikeout.
3-2.
And the side is retired. So limited the damage to not as bad as it could have been. Only 1 run scores in the inning on no hits. However, 4 walks in the inning for Arambula. 1 error as well. 2 are left on. It's 3-2 in favor of Burlington. Top of the 3rd, next on KRDZ.
An F-150 isn't an F-150 because of the name on the tailgate. It's an F-150 because it's built for tough, built to haul more, built to tow more, for the people who count on it. Because they know that brawn can get the job done, but it takes brains and brawn to get it done right. Tough this smart can only be called F-150.
Top of inning number 3, Wray trailing Burlington 3-2. This 3rd inning brought to you by Easy Irrigation, from Zematic center pivots to turf equipment, ATVs, side-by-sides, and Hustler mowers. Easy Irrigation has you covered. Ridge Peterson leading us off for Wray. Ty Markham remains on the mound. The first delivery to Peterson is strike 1. Next delivery swung on and missed for strike 2 on an outside delivery. Peterson in this one 0 for 1, grounded out to 3rd in that first inning. Going to get back on base here. 0-2, swung on and fouled behind the plate. Stays alive in the count.
Takes 1, 2-4, just takes 1.
But Markham so far pitching very well in the game. Did give up 2 runs in the last inning. As the next delivery is called strike 3. A bit of a low pitch right there, however. According to the home plate umpire, that did catch the knees. So there's the first out of the inning, and it comes on the 5th strikeout of the game from Markham. Brings in Camden Riggleman. Riggleman walked in the first inning in his first plate appearance. As the first delivery to him misses too high for ball 1. Riggleman in the last game, game 2 against Wiggins, he went 1 for 5 at the plate, scored 2 runs, batted 1 run in as well. Next delivery to Riggleman is called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next delivery bounces in the dirt for ball 2. So Markham so far on the game, 2 1/3 innings pitched. Struck out 5, walked 2. He's allowed 1 hit for 2 runs. Next delivery for Riggleman. This one is swung on and popped foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Looking for strikeout number 2 of the inning, perhaps. Already was able to set Ridge Peterson out on a strikeout. Next delivery, that one misses above the belt and runs the count full. Tempting pitch there for Riggleman, but he laid off of it. Those high fastballs always tough to lay off of, and he was able to do so that time. Payoff pitch to Riggleman. This one is swung on, and it's going to be a fly ball in center field, and getting under it is Dominic Conrarty for the second out. Conrarty had to drift off to his left side there. It was in right center field, and able to successfully keep the sun out of his eyes for the catch. Always difficult to do sometimes in these midday games. Those fly balls forces you to look up, of course. Sun always getting away. A problem that prep players and pro players alike have to deal with. That brings in Chris Arambula with 2 down, bases empty. And the first pitch to him misses high for ball 1. Next delivery is grounded to second base. The pickup and the throw to first in time from Gutierrez as the side is retired. So a quick 1, 2, 3 inning from Ty Markham. And that brings us to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Burlington still leads 3-2 on KRDZ.
At Wray Community District Hospital and Clinic, we care for your health and are committed to the overall health and wellness of those we serve. In addition to traditional medical practices, we also offer diabetes management, cardiac rehab, imaging, nursing services, physical therapy, and much more. To find out more about all the services we offer, visit us online at rayhospital.org. Wray Community District Hospital and Clinic, promoting healthier living through compassionate quality care.
Now pitching for the Eagles, number 3, Joey Wajira. Leading off the third inning for the Cougars, number 1, Ty Markham.
Back to Merchants Park in Burlington, Colorado, bottom of the third inning, and Wray trailing 3-2. Bottom of the third, brought to you by Wray State Bank. For all your traditional online and mobile banking needs, visit Wray State Bank. So after 2 innings, Arambula has been yanked here in Burlington. Bit of a rough second inning, walked 4 batters, and thankfully for him, he was able to limit it to just the 1 run as the first pitch immediately lined up the middle by Ty Markham for a leadoff base hit. So it's now base runner on first with no outs. Speaking of, it's Joey Wymura now on the mound for Wray. He's had several relief appearances this season, and in fact, Wymura has all 4 of the Wray wins to his name on the season, as the delivery to first is not in time, diving back in Markham safely. So Wymura, as I mentioned, he's only started 1 game on the season. His other appearances come in relief as another pickoff attempt at first unsuccessful. Wymura pitching in 5 total games this season, leads the team in most games he's appeared in, appearing in 5 of the 9 games. He's pitched in 17 1/3 innings as the next delivery is lined to left field. It is fair by Garrett Richardson, and that's going to be trouble. Heading to third safely is Ty Markham, and it's a stand-up double for Garrett Richardson. First pitch to him, so Wymura, first 2 pitches resulting in base hits, and now base runners on second and third with no outs. That brings in Dominic Conradi. So Arambula, all of his base runners were on walks. And now Wymura, both of his base runners on hits. First 2 hits of the game, by the way, for the Burlington Cougars. Conradi standing in now. First delivery to him, misses off the plate. That's ball 1. Wymura, I've said time and time again, seen him in a couple of jams early on in innings like this, and he has been able to get out of them as the next one is popped, and Rice Peterson comes over from first base to make the catch. So Conradi is out on a pop-out. There's the first out of the inning. Kyron Kreitz steps in. Kreitz walked in his first plate appearance, also stole a base, and he also scored that go-ahead run. Scored the run when it was tied at 2. First delivery misses off the plate, and there is ball 1. So Wymura on the mound coming into today's action as well. 17 1/3 innings pitched, 21 hits for 8 runs, 5 of them earned. Great numbers there. He's also struck out 19 batters while walking just 7 as the next delivery swung on and missed. Pickoff attempt, meanwhile, from Arambula, who's now behind the plate, was unsuccessful there at third. Diving back in is Ty Markham. So a 1-1 count for Kyron Kreitz. 1 down, base runners on second and third. Here's the next delivery. That one misses high and inside for ball 2. So as I mentioned, Wymura now on the pitching mound. And Arambula behind the plate. Next one swung on and missed for strike 2. That evens up the count at 2. Throw back to the mound is a little bit wild. However, good job by Carson Rockwell, who is now at second base, to get that one recovered behind Wymura to allow no movement on the bases. 2-2 count from Wymura. That one called. Strike 3 on the off-speed delivery. Drops right in the zone for the second out. First strikeout in this relief appearance by Wymura, and that brings in Gabe Roybal. Here is the first delivery from Wymura. That one misses off the plate for ball one. Left-handed batter is Gabe Roybal. He was also walked in his first plate appearance, and he was pinch run for by Zach Foose. Next delivery misses low and away. That's ball two. On the season, coming into today's action, tied for most at-bats on the team with 19, as the next one finds the zone for strike one. A 2-1 count now to Roybal. Roybal leads the team in strikeouts as well, which is the result that Wymura is looking for right here as he searches for out three. This one is popped and out of place. So now a 2-2 count. Wymura opportunity to get out of this jam. First two pitches of the inning were base hits, which resulted in base runners on second and third with no outs. And Wymura back-to-back outs with no further movement on the bases. He could get out of this, as this one is now lined to left center field, and that is going to bring in 2 more runs for Burlington. It's a 2 RBI single for Gabe Roybal.
Now batting number 15, Matthew Gutierrez.
So Ty Markham and Garrett Richardson come in to score. 3 hits and 2 runs now in the inning for Burlington. They now lead 5-2 over Wray in the bottom of the third inning. That brings in Matthew Gutierrez. So unfortunately, Joey Wymura could not shut down the inning, damageless, if you will. Burlington adds to their lead as the first delivery is in the dirt to Gutierrez. Gutierrez 0 for 1 in this one. He struck out swinging in the second inning for the 5th strikeout for Chris Arambula in his 2-inning start. Next one swung on and missed again. And
All right, Joey, here we go now. See the ball.
brings the count even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wymura gets the call. Quick glance at Roybal at first as well. Next delivery, that one right down the middle for called strike 2. Interesting, Roybal was pinch run for in the second inning. However, here after his 2 RBI single, they're going to leave him on the bases. 1-2 delivery, swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So 2 strikeouts in the inning for Joey Wymura. However, 2 runs score on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 is left on. It's now 5-2 in favor of Burlington. Top of the 4th inning is next on KRDZ.
Out the 4th inning, number 7, Russ.
Top of the fourth inning, Burlington in front of game one of this doubleheader, 5-2. Connor Dockery on KRDZ this fourth inning. Brought to you by Slick Spot. For all things on wheels, Slick Spot's got your back. Shop for tires online at slickbotfarmandtruck.com. First two pitches to Rice Peterson in the zone for strikes. So Peterson, it's actually a 1-1 count. First pitch missed. Next one in the zone. So next one is going to be a fly ball to right field, and getting under it is Humrich for the catch. There is out number one. Rice Peterson, a fly out to lead us off.
Number 2, Eddie Estrada.
Markham still on the mound for Burlington. Now 3 1/3 innings pitched, allowing 1 hit for 2 runs, striking out 5 and walking 2 to this point. So far, very good start for Markham as a swing and a miss to Eddie Estrada to fall behind 0-1. So far, 61, now 62 pitches thrown by Markham. Next one missed inside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Markham, very talented pitcher for Burlington, as Estrada will ground this one to first. Roybal the pickup and simply steps on the bag to get the second out.
Now batting number 9.
2 up, 2 down. That brings in Ashton Rogers. Markham was able to retire the third inning in order. Good opportunity to do that once again here in the fourth inning. Also got 2 outs in a row in the second inning on strikeouts. So that is now 7 batters in a row that Markham has retired. First pitch to Rogers, swung on, missed for strike 1. Next one runs on inside, nearly gets him, and that's ball 1. Rogers 1 for 1 in this one, hit a single in the second inning, which to this point still the lone base hit for Wray. Next one misses in the dirt. That is ball 2. That second inning was the only shaky one for Markham. A couple of pitches missing behind to the backstop, which allowed a lot of base movement for Wray. As this one going to be grounded right back to Markham on the mound. Underhanded toss to Roybal at first is in time. And 2 innings in a row, Markham is able to retire the side in order. That's now 8 batters sent packing in a row as well. So it remains 5-2 in favor of Burlington. Bottom of the fourth inning next on KRDZ.
The patronage check that we receive once a year has been great for us.
You know, the cashback patronage is like a little bonus almost. I mean, it shows up when you're not expecting a dividend.
When you're paying it into a business that you are part owner in, that money comes back to you. It takes the edge off of that. It makes it feel like you're doing something a little bigger, a little something better, using your money a little more wisely.
Bottom of the fourth, Burlington with a 5-2 lead over Wray. Burlington, both sides of the plate as this game has gone on. Just their game is improving, as again showing why they're one of the top teams here in Colorado 2A. Ranked number 5 coming into today's action, according to Max Preps. Waimura, his second inning on the mound here in relief, and his first delivery gets the outside corner of the zone for strike 1. Leading us off is batter number 9, Rowdy Humrich. Next delivery is going to be popped foul out of play. 0-2 count now for Humrich. First plate appearance, he was walked. He also stole a base on the bases as well. 4 total stolen bases on the game as well for Burlington. Next delivery misses away for ball 1. Wymira looking outside of the zone there, trying to get Humrich fishing. However, that one just a little bit too far off the plate to tempt him there. 1-2 deliveries. This one is swung on, and it is popped up to the middle infield. And, ooh, some miscommunication there. It finds the outfield grass. So Rockwell coming over from second, and Rogers coming in from center field. It just drops right in between them. It's going to be a leadoff base hit for Rowdy Humrich, now 1-for-1 in the ballgame. Henry Goodnow now steps in, number 1 in the order for Burlington. All 4 innings in this one, Burlington has had a leadoff base runner, which has been a big part of their success at the plate in this one. First pitch to Goodnow missed for ball 1. Right-handed batter, Henry Goodnow. He was walked in his first 2 plate appearances here. Next one is swung on. It's a fly ball now in right field, and getting under it for the catch, Ridge Peterson. Throw back in time quickly.
Now batting number 34.
There's the first out. Brings in Tyler Ziegler, the third baseman. He, although the team has had a lot of success at the plate in this one, he has been struggling. He has 2 strikeouts in this one in his first 2 at-bats. 1 swinging and 1 looking. Ziegler looking to get some good contact this time around. First delivery to him misses above the belt. There's ball 1. 1-0 the count. Ziegler coming into today's action, 3 hits in 8 at-bats. Struck out just 1 time, so got more strikeouts in this one than he did on the entire season coming into action as he swings and misses for strike 1. 1-1 the count, 1 out, base runner at first for Burlington in the bottom of the 4th. Next delivery misses above the belt, ball 2. Ziegler's also batted in 1 run. Scored 2 runs of his own coming into today's play. .375 batting average, .444 on base percentage. Another one misses above the zone, ball 3. 3-1 count with 1 down in the inning and a base runner at first. Ziegler has a on-base plus slugging of .819. And this one is in the dirt for ball 4. Rambula going behind to make the pickup.
Number 1, Ty Markham.
Not letting that one get too far to prevent any further base movement. So Ziegler, 2 strikeouts and a walk. Base runners now at first and second. 1 down in the inning. Ty Markham stepping in at the plate for the 3rd time today. Markham walked in the first inning and a base hit in the 3rd inning. First delivery to him this time around misses above for ball 1. Markham has also scored 2 of Burlington's 5 runs, and he's also stolen a base. Wymira glance at second. Next one to Markham, swung on foul behind. Bit of a jam there as well. That one was a inside pitch. So not great contact there for Markham. Hit it with basically the hilt of that bat. The hilt. What is this, a sword? 1 ball, 1 strike. Next one delivery misses high. Pickoff attempt at first is in time. There's the 2nd out. So Ziegler caught off the bag there at first, and Chris Arambula, great arm behind the plate, made him pay. So there's 2 outs in the inning. So Rowdy Humrich, the lone base runner now on for Burlington. He's off of second. 2-1 count to Markham. Next one misses, 3-1 the count with 2 away in the inning. Waimura looking to make this a quick inning. Burlington scoring in all 3 innings to this point. 2 in the first, 1 in the second, and then 2 more in the third. Next delivery, this one is swung, it's fouled, and it's just going to go up and out of play. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Waimura, good opportunity to shut down the inning. Trying to keep Markham off the bases for the first time in this game as well. If he's able to get him out, that is. Payoff pitch. That one is called! Strike 3 at the knees. Markham thought it was ball 4, but he thought wrong, and the side is retired. So that's the 3rd strikeout of the game for Waimura. In relief, there is 1 hit, no runs, no errors, 1 left on. And it remains a 5-2 game in favor of Burlington. Top of the 5th, next on KRDZ. Darren Welp leading us off in the top of the 5th inning. It remains 5-2 in favor of Burlington. Connor Dockery on KRDZ. First delivery to Welp is swung on, bit jammed right there, and it's going to roll foul before it makes it to first. And he certainly did get jammed there. It looks like he might have hurt his right thumb there on the swing. Didn't quite hold up. Tried to check his swing, but couldn't get his hand out of the way. So looks like Welp is good to continue on here as he falls behind 0-1 on that one, as that one is going to be popped up and over the plate. So Darren Welp falls behind 0-2. Ty Markham remaining on the mound. A great start so far. First 4 innings, 1 hit for 2 runs, 5 strikeouts and 2 walks. He's retired the last 8 batters. 2 consecutive innings retired in order. Next one misses off the plate. It's ball 1. 1-2 the count to Welp. Next delivery misses high, 2-2. Darren Welp on the game. He's 0 for 1. He struck out swinging in the 2nd inning. However, it was an RBI as well, as the bases were loaded. They had to make the throw to first, and in that time, it allowed the base runner from third to come home to score, which at that time was Rice Peterson. Not often you see an RBI strikeout, but that's how we got it done. Meanwhile, another pitch misses. It's 3 balls and 2 strikes to Welp. Next delivery, that one called strike 3 on the inside, and now 9 consecutive batters have been retired from Ty Markham. There's the first out of the inning, and also the
number 1, Carson Rockwell.
6th strikeout of the game for Markham as well. Carson Rockwell stepping in number 9 in the order for Wray. First pitch to him misses in the dirt for ball 1. Rockwell also 0 for 1 in this one. He struck out swinging in his first plate appearance there in the 2nd inning. Next delivery, that one swung on, lined over the glove of Ziegler at third for a base hit. So that will end the streak at 9 for batters retired in order from Markham. And as a result of that base hit, Wray has a 1-out base runner. That's just the 2nd hit of the game for Wray. Carson Rockwell having some success lately at the plate. Last game, 1 for 1 at the plate, 1 run. And this first pitch by Wymura lined just past the glove of Ziegler again, and it's back-to-back base hits from the Eagles, trying to get a rally started here. So 1 out, the base runners on first and second. Ridge Peterson steps in now. As a result of those 9 batters in a row retired, Wray hasn't had any action on the bases since the 2nd inning. They were able to score 2 runs in the inning. We'll see what Wray can do with these base runners. First pitch for Peterson. This one is lined foul in left field. So he falls behind 0-1. Peterson in this one, he is 0 for 2. Grounded to third in the first inning, struck out swinging in the 3rd inning. 0-1, that one misses low. 1-1 the count. We also remind you, Great Western Tire presents the Sportsman Experience and Gun Show, which will be on Friday, April 29th, and Saturday, April 30th at the Sterling Event Center there, and pitch was in the dirt, and as a result, trying to steal third was Carson Rockwell, and a great throw behind the plate by Garrett Richardson. Carson Rockwell's caught stealing for the 2nd out. Meanwhile, Wymura able to advance from first to second on the exchange, so he gets an uncontested steal there. However, now 2 away. Peterson with a 2-1 count. Next delivery, that one gets the zone for strike 2. Markham trying to get out of the side unscathed, trying to keep it a 3-run ball game as pitch number 80 is coming up next. 2-2, this one swung on, fouled, and unable to make the catch in foul territory there is Ziegler, although he did make a great effort there. Try to dive out and make the catch, although about 5 feet too short. That one nearly to the fence there, past the Burlington dugout. It remains a 2-2 count for Ridge Peterson. Trying to keep the inning alive now. Markham a glance at second. Next delivery, that one called strike 3, and the side is retired. That is the 7th strikeout of the game from Markham, and he faces just 4 batters in the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, 1 left on. It remains 5-2 for Burlington. Bottom of the 5th, next on KRDZ.
I'm in a hurry to get things done. Oh, that honey-do list is so much fun. All I really gotta do is paint the house and build a new deck for a happy spouse.
Come in and see us at Wray Lumber Company. We'll help you tackle that honey-do list or any building or home improvement project. Wray Lumber Company on Main Street in Wray, where your goodwill is our greatest asset.
Go Eagles!
Proud sponsor of Wray Eagle Athletics.
Leading off the fifth inning for the Cougars, number 3, Garrett Richardson.
Bottom of the fifth inning. Burlington leads 5-2. Connor Dockery on KRDZ. Joey Wymira remains on the mound for Wray. This is his third inning now in relief so far, allowing 2 runs on 3 hits, striking out 3 batters, and walking 1. First delivery is a ball too high to Garrett Richardson, leading us off from Burlington's side of things. So he's ahead in the count, 1-0. Next delivery to Richardson, that one misses low and away for ball 2. Richardson in this one, he is 1 for 2. Struck out in the first inning and then hit a double on the first pitch in the third inning. Next one misses high. That one is ball 3. So Wymira struggling to get into the strike zone here to start the bottom of the fifth. Doesn't want to issue a leadoff walk. Next delivery, that one called strike 1 at the knees. As I mentioned, the 4 previous innings, Burlington able to get their leadoff batter on base. Wymira looking to avoid that fate here, as this one is going to be swung on and fouled over the Wray dugout. That runs the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. If Wray wants to try to rally in this one, starts on the mound here. 3-2. This one is swung on. It's another fly ball behind the plate and out of play. The one nearly goes to the stands there. It remains a 3-2 count for Richardson. Richardson, he has 2 triples to his name on the season coming into play. 7 hits and 13 at-bats, a .538 average. The 3-2, this one is swung on. It's a line drive into left field, and at the plate, or at the fence, that one's going to find the grass as Estrada and Rogers could not make it there in time, and it's going to be a leadoff double for Garrett Richardson. A double-double in this game, if you will. 2 doubles for Mr. Richardson. The 5th hit of the game for Burlington, and once again, all 5 innings, they have a leadoff base runner, this time in scoring position. That brings in the center fielder, Dominic Conradi. First delivery to him, that one gets the outside edge for strike 1. Another lefty batter here in Conradi. Right versus left matchup here. Here's the 0-1. This one is swung on, lined to right field, and that one finds the grass for a base hit, rolls all the way to the fence, and coming home all the way to score is Garrett Richardson, and in at third is, wow, that one's called safe. So Dominic Conradi, an RBI triple. That's Conradi's 2nd triple of the season, and that adds to Burlington lead. They now lead 6-2 over Wray. So now 1 run on 2 hits so far in the inning. 4-run lead for Burlington. That brings in Kyron Kreitz. First delivery to him misses high and inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Kreitz is 0 for 1 in this one, walked in the 2nd inning. Struck out in the 3rd. He's also scored a run and stolen a base. 1-0, swung on. This one is a short grounder to first. Peterson, underhanded throw to Wymira, covering at the bag, and there is the first out. However, a productive out for Kreitz as Conradi coming in to score from 3rd. It's an RBI ground out from Kreitz. Two runs now scoring in the inning for Burlington. Bases now empty. It's now 7-2. Their lead grows to 5. Their large lead of the game as the first pitch by Roybal is grounded to short. Riggleman, the throw to first is in time, and there's the 2nd out.
Now batting number 15, Matthew Gutierrez.
Matthew Gutierrez steps in. He is 0 for 2 in this one with 2 strikeouts, each in the second and third innings. And now he is tasked with keeping this inning going. Even if it's a quick inning, it is a already very successful one for Burlington. Leadoff double from Richardson, then an RBI triple from Dominic Conradi, and then an RBI ground out from Kyron Kreitz. First delivery to Gutierrez, that one called strike one on the inside half of the plate. Gutierrez falls behind 0-1. Here's the 0-1 delivery. That one misses high and inside for a ball. Nearly got him as well. 1 ball, 1 strike for Gutierrez. 1-1. This one is swung on, but it's going to be popped foul out of play. And there is strike 2. Wymura trying to retire the side here. 1-2. Misses in the dirt. 2 balls and 2 strikes for Gutierrez as Wymura still looking for that 3rd strike and 3rd out. Gutierrez now up to 7 strikeouts on the season, adding 2 to that total today. 2-2. Swung on, jammed right there, and it's popped out of play again. Looks like that one, I think that one got another vehicle. So that's 2 vehicles victim to foul balls in this one. Pitch number 52 in relief for Wymura on this next delivery. 2-2. Swung on, another foul ball. So good job by Gutierrez here. Even if he gets out, this is already a productive at-bat, forcing Wymura to throw several pitches in this one. A couple of foul balls. It's always the very least that you want at the plate as a hitter. If you're going to get out, at least make it a tough out. Caused some frustration there on the mound by the pitcher. Especially one in Wymura trying to get out of the inning. Already giving up 2 runs in the inning. Here's the 2-2 delivery. That one misses low and away. That runs the count full. Gutierrez, good opportunity here. Try to make it on base for the first time of the game. Wymura still trying to shut the door in the inning. Here's the 3-2. Swung on and missed, and there's 3 Ks next to his name in the game, and the side is retired. Strikeout number 4 for Joey Wymura. However, Burlington able to add 2 runs with 2 hits, no errors, no one left on. It's 7-2 for Burlington. Top of the 6th is next on KRDZ. Top of the 6th inning. Burlington with a 7-2 lead in game 1 of this doubleheader. Connor Dockery on KRDZ, live from Merchants Park in Burlington, Colorado. Leading us off, Camden Riggleman. First pitch was called strike 1, and then his next delivery, he takes for ball 1. Ty Markham remaining on the mound, a great start for him. Pitch number 84 coming up next, looking to make it 6 innings. In this one, 6 full innings, if you will. Next one swung on and missed by Riggleman. He falls behind 1-2. Riggleman in this one 0 for 1. Walked in the first inning, flew out to center field in the 3rd inning. 1-2. This one is swung on, grounded just past. Good now at short. And Riggleman, he's going to be limited to a single in this one. So there's the first base hit for Camden Riggleman in this one. 4th base hit overall. So inning number 6 now. That's the 2nd time this game that Wray was able to get a leadoff base runner. The other inning was the 2nd inning, and Wray was able to put 2 on the scoreboard in that 2nd inning. So we'll see if Wray can get some similar success in this inning. However, the previous inning, Markham allowed 2 base hits, and he was able to shut down the inning all the same with no runs added. That brings in Chris Arambula. First delivery to him is called strike 1 at the knees to make the count 0-1. So an 0-1 count to Arambula. Base runner at first with no outs. Here's the next delivery. That one misses above the belt for ball 1. Arambula in this one, he's 0 for 2 in this one. Grounded out to Markham on the mound in the 1st inning, and then grounded out to 2nd in the 3rd inning. Looking to get rid of that donut in the hits column for him as we have a step off from Markham. Needs to get reset there on the mound. Keeping a watchful eye there at first base at Camden Riggleman. 1-1 delivery, big swing and a miss there from Arambula as he falls behind 1-2. Arambula in his last game, game 2 against Wiggins, 2 for 3 at the plate, 2 runs batted in, 2 runs scored, also drew 2 walks. So we have another step off here from Markham. Glances at first. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Bounces in the dirt. It gets away from Richardson, and that will advance Riggleman to 2nd on the wild delivery. Just the first wild pitch from Markham in this one.
All right, Chris, now be smart, bud.
So Wray now with a base runner in scoring position with no outs. Riggleman now at 2nd, and Arambula now even at the count, 2-2. This one is swung on. It's a pop fly just off of 3rd, and getting under it in foul territory is Ziegler to make the catch. There's out number 1. Brings in Rice Peterson.
Now batting number 7.
Peterson is 0 for 1. Walked in the 2nd inning, flew out to right field in the 4th inning. He's also scored 1 of Wray's 2 runs. Peterson, as I mentioned, coming in on a monster game against Wiggins. Hit a grand slam in that one, 7 total RBIs on a 3 for 5 day. Big 17-7 win for Wray. This one is grounded just past the glove of Markham, however, gloved by the shortstop Goodnow, and the throw to first is in time, and there's the 2nd out of the inning. Although that one does advance Riggleman from 2nd to 3rd, so a productive ground out there, if you will, for Rice Peterson. 2 away in the inning, base runner at 3rd, and here is Eddie Estrada. First pitch to him is in the dirt for ball 1. 1-0 count to Estrada. He's 0 for 1 in this one. Hit by a pitch in the 2nd inning and then grounded out to 1st in the 4th inning. Next one is swung on, fouled away in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike for Estrada. He also scored a run in that 2nd inning, the 2nd of Wray's 2 runs, and he was able to score it on a another wild pitch as the next one is taken inside for a ball. Two balls and a strike to Eddie Estrada. Next delivery to him, swung on and missed for strike two. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 down in the inning. Riggleman base runner at third. Markham looking to strand another inning for Wray. Strand another base runner as another one misses on the inside. 3 balls and 2 strikes for Eddie Estrada. 3-2. That one misses low, and it's a 2-out walk for Estrada. Second time he's made it on base in this one. And just the 3rd walk issued by Markham. First since the 2nd inning. It's going to bring in Ashton Rogers. Pitch number 98 coming up for Markham. Next one swung on. It's going to be popped foul. If you're wondering, the pitch limit is 110 pitches. No, that was on our minds in game 1 of the Wiggins doubleheader on Tuesday as Taryn Zagiri threw 108 pitches in the complete game win as the first delivery down the middle for called strike 1 and a successful steal there by Eddie Estrada from first to second, and meanwhile on the throw to second, Riggleman made the dash from third to home and was able to score a run. So Riggleman stole home, and Wray now cuts the Burlington lead to 4. It's 7-3. Rogers swings and misses, and he is set down on strike 3 to retire the side. Wray is able to add 1 to their total. 100 total pitches thrown by Burlington so far in this one. Markham of Burlington in this one. So 1 run on 1 hit, no Burlington errors. 1 is left on. It's 7-3. Bottom of the 6th is next on KRDZ.
Hillcrest Care Center and the Towers are a skilled nursing facility and a top-rated assisted living community. Our skilled nursing facility offers physician and nurse practitioner visits, therapy options, and more. Our assisted living community offers individual care plans, trained team members available, routine health assessments, as well as art, music, and pet therapies. We're devoted to taking care of our residents in a secure, loving, home-like environment. Call Hillcrest Care Center and the Towers at 970-332-4856 and find out more.
Leading off the 6th inning for the Cougars, number 9, Rowdy Humrick.
Seven to 3, Burlington leads over Wray, bottom of the 6th inning. Waimura remains on the mound for Wray, and it's leading us off Rowdy Humrich, number 9 in the order. First pitch he takes on the inside half for ball 1. Next delivery misses outside for ball 2. Humrich in this one, he is 1 for 1, walked in the 2nd inning, base hit in the 4th inning. He's also stolen a base. 2-0 by Waimura, swung on and missed for strike 1. A slow wave right there. Couldn't make contact on that outside delivery. 2-1 count. Next delivery from Waimura misses low for ball 3. 3 balls and a strike for Rowdy Humrich. playing in right field for this game. Waimura taking his time between pitches, and his next delivery on the 3-1 is called strike 2 on the lower outside edge of the plate. So far in this one, Waimura pitching in 3 innings in relief. He's allowed 5 hits, 4 runs. He's also got 4 strikeouts and 1 walk. The 3-2 waved at and missed, and there is his 5th strikeout in relief in the first out of the inning. Brings in the number 1 batter in the order, Henry Goodnow. Goodnow is 0 for 1. Walks in the first and second inning, and then a fly out to right field in the 4th inning. He's also scored one of the Burlington's 7 runs, including the first run of the game, as he takes the first pitch for a called strike 1. Goodnow has also stolen a base in this one as well. Here's the 0-1. That one swung on and grounded foul to the Burlington dugout past third. No balls and 2 strikes for Goodnow. Waimura looking for the second out, looking to make this a quick 6th inning. Oh-2 delivery. That one on the outside and misses for ball 1. Goodnow, most potent batter in this order, one of the many potent batters on this Burlington team. Leads the team in batting average, .462. Takes one high for ball 2, a 2-2 count for Goodnow. Leads the team in runs scored with 8. Also 9 walks and 6 steals coming into today's action. Next one is tapped foul to the backstop. It stays a 2-2 count. Leads the team in batting average, .462. Also leads the team in on-base percentage at .708 and an on-base plus slugging at 1.323. One of 9 batters with a on-base plus slugging of over 1. Next delivery from Waimura is in the dirt. That runs the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Next delivery, this one swung on. It's a fly ball in center field, and making the catch is Ashton Rogers. There's the second out of the inning.
34, Tyler Ziegler.
Also, interesting note this inning, Waimura retiring the first 2 batters, and this is the first inning of the 6 today that Burlington was unable to get a leadoff base runner, which would explain Waimura's success in this inning so far. We'll see if he can close the inning in order as Tyler Ziegler steps in. First delivery to him called strike 1 at the knees. Ziegler 0 for 2 in this one, 2 strikeouts and a walk. He was also picked off on the bag in the 4th inning that one time that he was walked. As he swings, this one a fly ball in center field, and Rogers snags another one, and there is the 3rd out. So Waimura able to retire the side in order. It remains 7-3. The top of the 7th is next on KRDZ. So with 100 pitches, Ty Markham remains on the mound in the top of the 7th inning. His side with a 7-3 advantage over Wray. So it looks like they're hoping that he can get a quick 3 outs here. If anything, just get as many outs as he can before he is pulled, as the first delivery to Darren Welp is called strike 1. Next delivery called strike 2 as well at the knees. So first 2 pitches are called strikes. Looking for a quick first out here. Next delivery, that one another strike. So there's 3 pitches and 3 strikes. Already the first out of the inning. That's exactly what they wanted from Ty Markham here, trying to have him pitch the complete game. And it looks like they're going to take the baseball from him after that first out. So Ty Markham going to be relieved after 6 1/3 innings. Got himself 9 strikeouts, issuing just 3 walks, allowing 3 runs on 4 hits. So we're going to step aside as another pitcher warms up for Burlington. It's 7-3 for the Cougars on KRDZ.
Now pitching for the Cougars, number 4, Kyron Kreitz. Now batting number 1, Carson Rockwell.
Go, Carson!
7-3 in favor of Burlington, top of the 7th, and 1 out for Wray. Kyron Kreitz now tasked with trying to get these last 2 outs as Rockwell steps in. He swings, grounds this one to second on a 1-0 count, and the throw is in time from Gutierrez for the 2nd out of the inning. So far, Kreitz doing the job that he's been asked to do here in this brief relief appearance, as that brings back the top of the order, Joey Wymura. Wymura is 1 for 3 in game 1 of this doubleheader. 2 strikeouts and then a single as the first delivery to him misses low and inside for ball 1. So Markham pulled after 103 pitches, pitched in 6 1/3 innings. He got himself 9 strikeouts as Wymura grounds this one just foul along the third baseline. That evens the count at 1. So 9 strikeouts for Markham, just 3 walks issued. He allowed 3 runs on 4 hits. So a very successful start, quality start for Ty Markham. As Kreitz tries to hold on right here, a 4-run lead for his club. As a wave and a miss from Wymura, that is strike 2. Brings us down to the final strike of this first game. See if Wymura can hang on right here. Try to extend this one. The 1-2 to Wymura. That one is a ball just on the outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes for Waimura. Kreitz looking for that 3rd strike and 3rd out. Next delivery, that one is ball 3 on the outside. So a full count for Waimura. Big pitch right here. Kreitz trying to end it. Waimura trying to extend it. 3-2, swung out and barely grounded foul there towards the Burlington dugout. Waimura just able to hold on right there. Pitch number 7 of this plate appearance for Waimura is next. Here's the 3-2. This one swung out and fouled again, this time towards the Wray dugout. So going both ways on these fouls. Wind's starting to pick up a little bit here in Burlington. Bit chilly here in this first game, however, slowly but surely getting a little bit more warm as another wave and a foul from Waimura. So if anything, making this a frustrating ending to the game for Kreitz if he is able to get Waimura out here to end it. Another 3-2, swung at and fouled again. Waimura frustrating the heck out of Kreitz there on the mound. 9 pitches thrown in this plate appearance, with pitch number 10 coming up next. 3-2, this time he's waved at and missed, and there is the 3rd out of the inning on the strikeout. So Kreitz comes in to get the last 2 outs, one of which being a strikeout, and it ends as a 7-3 victory for Burlington over Wray. So Burlington, they got the lead right from the start, a 2-0 lead over Wray. Wray tied it up in the top of the 2nd. Burlington took the lead in the bottom of the 2nd inning with the 1 run scored, and they were able to add 2 in the 3rd, 2 in the 5th, and allowed 1 more run from Wray in the top of the 6th inning, able to hold on for the Game 1 victory. 2 overall on the season. Wray drops to 4-6. Burlington getting their 7 runs on 6 hits. They committed 0 errors. Wray, their 3 runs on 4 hits. They committed 2 errors in the ball game. Once again, final score 7-3. We're going to step aside for about 20 to 30 minutes, and then we will have Game 2 for you in this doubleheader. You're listening to Wray Eagles Baseball on KRDZ.
You have depended on Farm Rain for your customized farming equipment and service. We are humbled by your trust. We don't take it lightly. And we don't take it for granted. Thank you for continuing to count on us.
Sukup Manufacturing Company hires people that were born and raised to work in this industry.
I grew up farming, and we had Sukup equipment on our farm.
I still actively farm. I know what the farmers' problems are. I can use that to help make our products better.
What kind of separates a successful farm from one that's having a little more trouble right now is the ability to market your grain.
And the best way to manage that?
On-farm storage.
Sue Rother, fleet manager for Sukup Trucking Operations.
We've had several calls where a farmer has broke down, a dealer needs a part right away. We do whatever we can to get it there.
The Sukup Dealer Network is also a critical part of the company's success.
Our relationship with our dealers is very close. they know who they can contact if they have a need.
The dealers are absolutely committed to this product.
When you buy something, you want to make sure you have good service that comes with it.